And June 12th at 1:30 for the preliminary hearing. How about Mr. Valenzuela? Is he choosing not to come also?
That is right, Your Honor, and I just checked and records informed me that this is his 6th refusal.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not releasing him, sorry, pre-trial, but refused multiple times. I will hold him on $1,000 bond just because pre-trial is recommending release, and so is the county attorney, but I don't think we'll ever see him again. So I will hold him.
Judge, I believe he also has some city court matters.
Yeah.
I think the court is just getting to that.
Yeah. All right. Way present. Sent. So no alcohol or illegal drugs. If he posts his bond, he can be released to pretrial, and we'll do June 12th for him on that one. And then on his city court, I think I'm going to hold him on $100 bond and appoint the city public defender and set it for June 6th at 1:45. No, that's not right. June 10th. I don't know why I said, yeah, no, June 10th. I was just making that date up, it appears. So June 10th, 1:45. Okay, so that took care of those guys. That's good. I want the 10th. All right. Anybody else that's refusing?
Yes, Judge. I believe it's Michael Darragh, Darragh. I think he is the second one on the regular families list.
Okay.
And Judge, I checked his DOC record. I believe he'll be having a DOC hold till 2029. So
what do you want to do? You want to?
A nominal $1,000 bond for time period, Judge, if that's okay.
I don't know if the jail sends my guys even with bonds to DOC, so I'm not sure. Where can I find him? All right. Do you have any problem with that, Mr. Kaler?
Your Honor, he does have the DOC hold. I don't think it will make a huge difference, but we are asking for the $5,000 bond.
Okay. I can't find my file all of a sudden. What's he charged with? Egg on a police officer. He's the one who spat at somebody, right? Okay. I'm gonna hold him on $1,000 bond and order him not to have any contact with the victim and appoint the public defender and set it for the 12th at 1:30.
That's the last refusal, Judge.
Okay. We got pretty good lucky. That was not bad. What number did you say? Number 6. Thanks. Well, let me go in there and show that it was a refusal.
Yeah.
And I guess they're bringing up the misdemeanors now.
Miss Nicole Tucson.
Nicole's here. Okay. Judge, I believe it's the misdemeanors now. Can I come right back to you?
Yes, thanks.
You can have some right here.
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Nicole Thompson.
Right, you're charged with domestic violence assault, and I am going to order you not to have any contact with Mr. Thompson, no return to his residence, no acts of domestic violence, and you need to come back to Justice Court on July 2nd at 10:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Okay, then you're released with those conditions.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, where do you want me? Back over there?
I'm over here. I'm
Go back to Sierra. I
Males and 5, females and 6. You, anyone else there? And you have your first one? You have to sleep right there. This is you have to sleep right there. I'll do this.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Gustavo Rivero.
Okay, thanks. All right. Sir, you are charged with domestic violence assault. And I'm gonna order you not to possess any firearms and surrender any other firearms you have to the sheriff's department. No acts of domestic violence. I'm sorry, to Marana Police Department. No acts of domestic violence, no return to the victim's residence or work. I am going to, appoint Janet Altschuler to represent you, and I'm gonna hold you on $1,000 bond, and your next court date is going to be set for tomorrow at noon in Marana City Court. All right? And if you post the bond, remember, no return and no guns, all right? Okay. And that's it, sir.
The cast is ready to take word, okay? And then she can see.
What's your name?
Hello, Rudy Bermudez.
All right, Mr. Bermudez, today you are charged with 2 counts of domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and a failure to comply with a court order. That is from, that's from May 8th. From today, you got a failure to comply with a court order. And from another date, you also have a failure to comply with a court order. So on all of these, I'm going to order you not to have any contact with Rudy or Joan Bermudez, not to return to their residence, no acts of domestic violence, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you, and I'm going to hold you on a $750 bond. And your next court date will be June 11th at 1:45.
Absolutely no contact. No contact. I don't see any paperwork in front of me. What's up with this? I had no idea about this. The accusations of this shit. I don't even know if they're wrong. I had no knowledge of none of this going on in my world. How about you?
All right, we're done, sir.
I have picked up this one.
What's your name, sir?
Barry Vaughn, Bronson.
All right, you're charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct. If I release you, you're not to have any contact with Miss Vargas and not to return to her residence. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no acts of domestic violence, and you gotta come back to court July 16th at 1:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're
Say the
really.
date one more time.
The date, July 16th at 1:30. They'll give you a copy of the paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. What's your name?
Paulette Hoekstra.
All right, you are charged with domestic violence assault. I am gonna order you not to commit any acts of domestic violence. And you need to come back to court on July 16th at 1:30 in city court, or a warrant will issue for your arrest, all right?
Am I able to ask for an order of protection against my estranged husband?
You can apply for one in any court in Arizona. You can come in and apply, and you have to prove that domestic violence has occurred. So you have to. You can do that tomorrow morning. Okay, all right, you're released.
Your Honor,
Uh-huh.
Manuel Cervantes refused.
Well, do they have like a party going on back there or what? All right, I will continue it till tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Too hot to be outside, I guess.
Sure, let's see right there. Let's see right here. 86 ones.
What's your name, ma'am?
Caroline Alvarez.
All right. You are charged with aggravated driving under the influence. I am going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I'm going to order you not to drive without a valid license, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to release you to pretrial services, so you need to report to them. And then you need to come back to court for your preliminary hearing on June 24th at 1:30. And if you don't appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so stay in touch with your lawyer and pretrial and come to court.
Next person. Next. Go ahead. Mr. Hughes.
Yes,
You need the Spanish.
I'm not sure exactly, but I'll show you everything.
Right.
What's your name, sir?
Arlo Kevin Hughes.
Okay, you are charged with aggravated assault and reckless driving, and I guess everyone agrees that, Mr. Hughes should be released. So I am going to order you, Mr. Hughes, not to have any contact with the victim, not to return to the incident location. Don't drive without a valid license. Don't possess any firearms. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you, and I'm going to release you to pretrial services. So you need to report to them and come to court on June 24th at 1:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yeah, can I write the timing down there? Is that okay? Oh, okay, thank you. Appreciate
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So what do I need to?
Sign it now so I don't forget them.
Oh, this is a paper, I think.
No, that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Oh,
Get the camera.
What's your name, sir?
this is Susania.
Okay. You are charged with two counts of aggravated assault felonies. And counsel, the state's asking for a $10,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, please, Judge. I think I know where the state is coming from, although I don't want to guess. I think the state's argument is essentially that he is a public safety concern. But Your Honor, the court should note that pretrial was unable to complete a mental health screening. Also, Jesus has lived in Tucson for 4 years. He's a full-time cable installer, has a stable job. And most importantly, Judge, he has no criminal history whatsoever. And his grandmother can provide third-party custody and transport. And pretrial is recommending release. So we ask that you consider release, but if the court is not persuaded, we ask that the bond be no more than $500. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm concerned about the defendant's mental health, actually. I think that is where that could probably be coming from. I am going to appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Uzania. No return to the incident location, no contact with any of the victims. No alcohol or illegal drugs. I am going to hold him on a $5,000 bond released to pretrial if it's posted, and set the preliminary hearing for June 12th at 1:30. And then there's obviously some related misdemeanors here. 3 counts of endangerment and 2 counts of criminal damage. I will release the defendant on those. And if you get out of custody, sir, come to court on July 10th at 9 o'clock. I'm going to appoint the public defender, the city public defender, to follow along with you. Don't return to the incident location, no contact with the victims, no alcohol or illegal drugs. If you don't get out of custody, then the city public defender will follow up with you on those misdemeanors, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. What's your name, sir?
William Verdugo.
You are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault, and counsel, the state's asking for a $65,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
$65,000.
Yeah, that's what they're asking. Hold on. Your Honor, we asked that, I just checked with records and they indicate that probation is still not placed on hold. It's forthcoming. We understand the seriousness of the charges, but Your Honor, William is a landscaper. His mother can provide some support. She can provide third-party custody and transport. So for those two reasons, we ask you to consider a $10,000 bond.
All right, looks like he pled down his last domestic violence with the same victim to a prohibited possessor. So I will order no contact with the victim. No return to her residence. No firearms, no acts of domestic violence, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Appoint the public defender's office and hold the defendant on a $50,000 bond. And the preliminary hearing will be on June 12th at 1:30. And if the bond is posted, released to pretrial services. All right, thank you all.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good evening. Thank you, ma'am.
Good night.
Have a good evening, Mr. Doctor.